Hi, this is Charlie Kelchin. I will be giving you a quick demo on the new reporting features of Unisight version 2. We first log into the web console. Once we get to the main landing page, you can see the top navigation bar. And here is the online user documentation. Now clicking on the toggle browser button, we can see the tree of report categories for both GridMP and GridEngine and a list of reports within each category. Let's look at a couple of reports. Here's a GridMP report on application utilization. All reports require parameters to run. Dates can either be picked from the drop-down list or typed in, and all reports support multiple clusters. To show you a GridEngine example, here's the job runtime report. Again, choose the start and end date. You pick your groupings depending on the date range and the detail that you wish to view. And as you can see, we have multiple GridEngine clusters. First, we'll run all clusters together. You can also rerun reports to see different results. By clicking the parameter icon, you will be able to change values. I will rerun this report with data from only one cluster. One of the new features we added to the product is the ability to do ad hoc reporting. So you pick your data sets. We provide 4. You can change your template and your description, and you click next, which gives you a list of your attributes. We're going to set up a group by, some detail attributes to view in the report, and then we should do a filtering object to limit the output. Then clicking on the filter, we add a constraint, and we can set the variable equal to, we're going to set it to equal to CPU. And then we can format our attributes here. We'll just left justify, and we'll add a sorting option and sort it descending order by CPU usage. And then here's the formatting of the page layout and header and footer. We're going to add a header. And then run our report and see what it looks like. And everything looks good here in our simple example. So now what we're going to do is save this report so we can run it at a later time if we choose, or share it with others. Give it a name, so CPU by host name for 2010. And then we save it in the user reports directory, which we should get a confirmation. And then we should see the new report listed in the directory tree on the left. And there it is, and we can rerun it. Now by clicking on the new analysis icon, you can do even more analysis and drill down into the data sets provided, both tabular and graphical, with drill down flexibility searching of different attributes from your data sets. So by default, you get all of these attributes for GridEngine job analysis, and currently we're showing memory. We can create a graph or a chart and enable drill down within the chart. We'll give it a title. And all of these attributes here are modifiable. One thing I also do is make my pie chart bigger, so I like a bigger chart. So we save this. Now clicking on the icon to show the graph, and then expanding clusters for our 2-cluster install. See that the graph changes. Clicking on months to show more change. And you can see how every click causes a change in the graph. And it also changes the totals at the end of our metric. Now to further enhance, you can make changes, like here we're going to pick more measures to show. We're going to filter on one cluster. So let's just look at the mini lab. And we can remove attributes from the list that we don't want to or care to see in our analysis. So we can filter those out. And then as we save this, you will see that now we have 3 graphs instead of 1, and 3 sets of totals of our metrics, our key performance indicators. Now there are many more options we can do here. We'll click in here on one of these slices to see the detail for that given slice in the pie. And here's the detail that's associated with that one slice we clicked. We can also enable drill down within the table. Remove our chart for a second. We can flip the table. Now we see months in a more row fashion and 3 sets of totals. And then we can drill down within each set of totals just like we can on the pie chart. And there's our table of records. And we can also save this analysis to run later or to share with others, just as we did with the ad hoc report. I know I went over things very fast within this. There's a lot more functions and features that we didn't have time to show. Thank you.